we're going to finally see how good is the Grimstroke, the Naga, and the OD, right? Those are like 3 heroes we haven't really seen too much that a lot of people say are like some of the most changed. I mean, like, if you do pick a Lycan and you just like push towers at 50 minutes, but how does OD take over a game?
Yeah,
I guess
we'll see.
Yeah, that's why I'm actually curious about this game myself.
Nice stomp. Misery's going to be caught here. He doesn't have a way to protect himself either.
It looks like, oh man, yeah, you can, King RD, there is no way you go for this rune.
Well, he's got Tavo behind him. Apparently thinks it's fine. The Inkswell on the illusion, but it's outside of range and immediately dies, but Kitrak still picks up the kill. Tavo trying to fight him here. He actually thinks he can win this one, and he's absolutely right with the Empower. Look how much damage he does. Kitrak gonna try and loop around the trees.
He
misses the stroke.
Wait, he didn't get the bounty.
He didn't
get the bounty.
And the bounty now gonna be picked up by Tavo as well.
It's really even game. This is kind of what we expected, though.
Ritsu getting chased around, almost got skewered by King RD. Now the turnaround. Kitrak comes in from behind, does manage to hit. Can't actually get the full Phantom's Embrace damage in, so Kitrak won't do that much to Tavo with the help of CC&C with a double stun. That's going to be a good setup. Meanwhile, mid lane, Flea does die to Weehaw. King RD trying to make it out. A lot of damage, but not enough thanks to the raindrops.
They're still pressuring this top lane. I think it's okay-ish.
Oh, a long-range hit followed up by the stomp. Great gank from CC&C once again. Now Misery's going to be chased down pretty easily underneath the tower. Tries to stop CC&C's damage, but can't do much to save his own life. Killing spree now for Laposa.
All right, well, I'll let you say now. That was a nice rotation.
That was a nice
rotation.
Tavo trying to kill the Phantom. Won't be able to get it off in time. The big damage is coming in. Oh, he actually does get it just in time. Ritsu is now going to be caught by the shackles with the Oracle coming in. They're going to be able to keep him ensnared underneath the tier 1 tower.
It's like an assist in basketball.
Yeah, it is. The unsung heroes.
Okay, Tavo's really far forward. I'm not quite sure why he's so far forward.
No,
Oracle does not have level 6, so this is not really going to change a whole lot. Now the Stampede on through with the Grimstroke Inkswell. They're going to be able to chase down both the OD as well as Misery's Oracle, who is going to be maybe dying here into a double edge. Yeah, he's got him.
The zone, he knew. I mean,
so that you get
that third hit is really important.
Yeah, which they did that with Clock.
Oh, nice skewer. King RD just managed to spot him. Managed to get the RP on 2 as well. Weehaw's going to start laying in the damage drops. The ultimate is going to be able to eliminate 2 already. With Oracle in the back line.
Chrono too.
TEST123 know they have to give up on Francis as well. Flea will fall underneath that tier 1 in the back. HFN is going to be able to get another. Like, even the wikis and stuff don't have any of that information yet.
Yeah, get your shit together, Wiki.
Stampede, Silence onto the Void already, but it's going to be saved by the help of Misery. Now he's going to come back in and try and bail out HFN, but looks like he's good with just a time walk away. Another Silence placed onto King RD, so it makes sure he can't do anything. Weehaw on the other side of this circle, which CC&C is trying to keep up as fast as possible. It's going to be able to knock down the tree barely. Now King RD hits the RP as well to make sure there's no out. And now a lockdown here on the Naga Siren, who is halfway through his animation for Song of Siren when HFN caught him. That's 2 dead. What the OD ends up dying to TEST123. Flea and Kitrak, the support duo together, trying to get out. They do manage to get the stun onto HFN. Kitrak's going to run the opposite direction of Flea, hoping that this distance will allow Flea to be able to blink away.
Dude, I can't. Are you guys going to watch the new Lion King movie? Wait up.
Managed to get the stomp in, the fall of Silence. Now OD can do nothing here. Sure enough, that... Oh, they managed to catch 2. That is a big pickup with the TP coming in. They immediately get the Silence onto the Shadow Shaman off of that one. Now you're surrounding the tier 2. Immediate pressure is going to come out from TEST123 as well.
Yeah. Crimson on the mag.
They had to be more careful though. As soon as they lost their OD, I feel like you're just disengaged.
They're going to be able to catch Oracle first. Look to be able to burst him down. Immediately put the OD saves. But here comes that Soul Boy. They're going to be able to get the Silence on the 2 of them. OD's Weehaw's trying to deal with it, but he's actually disarmed right now, so he can't get anything off. But there goes that Aegis the Monkey King, and Misery still survived. Managed to get the ultimate off on himself, but HFN is ripping apart heroes, but he managed to get the stun on Ritsu, preventing the Song of Siren. Finally it goes off, and the BKB wears off, so he's going to be good. But the rest of his team is left behind. Flea is going to be caught by the shackles, as well as the OD, banishing away the Venomancer, who gets off an ult, but it doesn't really do much. As now it finally goes off, and Weehaw, he may die because of it. In fact, he's immediately going to TP up, saved by Misery as well from that.
They're still so scared. Grimstroke's not there. That's a problem.
He's their high ground hero. They need him now.
They do manage to get the 2-man stomp, leading things off. Hex immediately in return. Now the Song of Siren coming in.
The wards.
Clearing out the wards, getting out the Wukong's command, setting this up. They just need to be able to hit this done. There goes the Chronosphere though. Onto CCNC, and the bash is actually hitting Fleet as well. The back lines are just controlling up all the Naga Siren illusions while they deal with the Monkey King, and sure enough, he will be falling here soon, but he actually managed to get off a big stun that'll allow the rest of his team to come in. Saves the Magnus though. Weehaw is maybe just saving King RD. Is going to take a bit more magic damage, drops the cheese, picks it up on HFN, so he doesn't have to use his Aegis here, while King RD, he's the one to scarf down the cheese.
I think you need Ags on Veno now, actually.
HFN is going to be caught by the ensnare, stomped up immediately. But he does still have the Aegis. Pops the BKB, turns and fights the Naga Siren, clears through all the illusions, now finds the real one, does manage to get that extra bit. Look at just locking him down. That damage is insane. Weeha's going to come in, try and get a little bit of extra. CCNC pops his stun onto Weeha to hope that KidTrack survives, but he will not. That's going to be the first life of the Faceless Void, but a great save from Misery means that Tavo's going to live long enough to turn around and hex up CCNC. And he may still die, but he's actually fine. He's full heal.
Yeah, and you're against like a Naga, Monkey King, Centaur, Veno, and it feels like you have the better team fight. That's pretty impressive. That's just how the lanes went, though.
There's like no reason he needs to tank tier 4s. He's doing it anyway.
Whatever. I got 12 armor talent. Yeah. Medallion 12. He actually is like unkillable.
This is going to be Megas now, and it did take 7 minutes longer, but...
Just call it. You're not. Yeah, there you go. I was about to say you're just gonna feel worse the more this goes.
Turned around entirely by 30 minutes, and it was the same thing here, right? Yeah. 25 minutes we had an even game. 30 minutes they were 5K ahead. We have an Abaddon pickup.
We do.
Which
you don't. I mean, he sucks in lane.
I'm kind of excited.
But I like him. I'm excited. Marana would be all her sisters die. Winter Wyvern. I don't know what Dragon's
Marana has sisters.
Yeah. Tyrant Whisper wins, son.
Oh.
Oh, he's just dead. See you, Rich.
Yeah, he's just going to get crit a bunch.
Oh, crit
one more.
Oh, get him.
He's literally tanking the tower for...
That's just like a honestly really smart play.
So we had a kill on KidTrack, and they're going to battle over the bounty runes here. This is going to be a guarantee, should be, for TEST123, and Tavo is going to trade his life for KidTrack.
Look at this.
Give him one more crit.
He pops it. Mango, skewer, and still gonna die.
Don't get
maybe. One shot. Oh, okay, finally does die. But King RD is probably gonna go down here from Stanking. Zaps one down. Misery is also gonna be caught as Stanking preps another Mango. But now HFN's gonna come in. Immediately the Inkswell goes down. That's gonna stun up Misery underneath the tower too. And now Ritsu's gonna come in with the ultimate, locking down the Animage as well. HFN doesn't have a blink up in 2 seconds. One more, he will be able to get away.
But this gives you utility.
I guess. Oh, locking them both down. That is going to be a massive one. Hexes them both with the Spectre coming in. They're going to be able to get potentially both these kills. Weehaw barely leaps out in time. Now the Winter's Curse turning things around on Stanking. King RD actually managed to get the silence off of him, but can't go invis in time. Back over to the top lane where Misery gets away with the Moonlight Shadow. 12 seconds until the RP is up.
You have Winter Wyvern ult. That's the big one.
And it's going to dagger on through.
I feel like you have to for this.
They are going to be able to get a decent ult here from KidTrack, but inside the pit, they need to be able to make the commitment. Ritsu starts coming in. Abaddon's already popped his ultimate. A great Winter's Curse lays out onto Laposa, but at the same time, Grimshow doesn't really do the damage. Weehaw, he's got to get out of here, but he's locked in. He didn't have the leap charges. It was up in 1 second time. Now they're going to give them the Aegis potentially as Misery. Goes for the TP out. News the skewers coming. Tries to cancel it. Now Tavo's going to be caught by that RP as he turned around to try and save his captain. Left side, King RD, cold embrace, but Ritsu takes his time. 4 dead and a Roshan. What a turnaround for TEST123.
Told you couldn't do it. Remember our last game we talked about the Chrono? I feel like Spectre's ult's like the Chrono.
Jump in from Fleet, managed to get a Hex on one, shackles the other. King RD is already dead, and there's going to skewer back Misery. They've got the silence on him too. He tries to beat it down so he can get off his ultimate, but he just doesn't. Fleet, little bit scared.
Oh, the attack speed with Solar Crest.
Is going to be pushed back into an Inkswell. Tavo immediately pops his ultimate here to try and get out of it, but is going to be stunned up. They're Stanking, ready to go with the shackles as well. They're going to deal with Misery first. Arrow comes in, actually locks down Fleet. He's going to be caught and brought down by HFN. There is going to be Grimstroke ulti between Weehaw and Tavo, and they're going to be locked in together with the RP, but a greater save from the Winter's Curse from King RD. Now, Pain trying to get out, but the Inkswell locks 2 of them down. Weehaw could not leap away far enough. Now, King RD, in his attempt to save his allies, will get caught as well.
If we had to say like peak CCNC, say those 3.
Tavo turning there, gonna blink forward, go straight for King RD. The Winter's Curse does go out. CC&C ignoring though, is able to lay some more damage onto Tavo, forcing that ultimate, but Ritsu's committed in very deep. They managed to get the arrow onto him. This is going to be the Aegis potentially, but he's too damn tanky. They can't actually go for him. They don't even have HFN in this fight right now. CC&C actually spotted, trying to go for the Brewmaster, does manage to kill that final Panda. CC&C does still have the cheese, gonna be slowed down. Arrow comes out, manages to get the cheese off, but the arrow lands on him. They're gonna get the shackles in. Brewmaster is trying to get some damage out, but it's just locked down too much, and his allies can't really help him. HFN is going for the high ground hit right now, but they have no buybacks on Pain. So they can't really stop TEST123 from taking a lane of racks unless the backdoor protection comes back.
And now, I'm going to say it, Ab is a Garbo hero. At least in this, I mean...
This game, it did nothing.
Like, I'm just trying to think when it ever
Next up
would
immediately, does get the spell shield, turns around a decent amount of damage, is trying to lay into CC&C, but he has to try and get out. Tavo's going to be left behind. Cold Embrace and his ultimate both going off at the same time. Skewer back in. King RD doesn't have the Winter's Curse to save himself. He's going to be dropping the gem as well. HFN is here. The arrow's going to come in. Lays into Ritsu, but they're going to try and target Leposa first. Bouncing back to silence. That's going to be okay, but Weeha and HFN locked in together isn't great. HFN needs to try and get out of here. The Cold Embrace is going to be able to save him. Misery comes in with that evasion, is going to be able to help keep Archangel alive. And now he can keep going with Winter's Curse laid into Flea as well. Flea, he's dead. The arrow nailed the Shadow Shaman, unfortunately. To be a bit afraid of a skewer play from Leposa, but look at this. They can take a lane of racks, go for it. TEST123, they're going to go for the Megas. Drop the ward. CC&C will join Flea once he feels it's necessary. They've already forced it out. Pain are going to be able to catch Flea, but now they manage to get the Hex. Is Ritsu going to come in, or is he going to stay in that bottom lane? It looks like he comes here now. Now the rest of TEST123 just trying to catch these heroes. HFN does manage to blink away, but Tavo may be caught, slowed down by the skewer. RP turned around from Leposa as well. HFN's not going to let him bail out. In fact, they're going to turn and try and go for the CC&C. TA almost gets a BKB activated, and they've lost the vision. Won't be able to get that kill unless he gets a Battle Fury hit. No, he's not going to be enough. CC&C changes his position, turns some damage in, and eventually does take down HFN. That is the end of the game.
Very well done by TEST123 this game.
It's weird. Games 1 and 2, both teams had a ton of team fight. This game, it definitely feels like a lot less.
Yeah, it seems so overpowered. I can do whatever I want.
Did he own?
He owned.
Dude, did you see the complaint? Oh, wait up.
Let's go. CC&C in trouble as the Dragon Knights
get that
CC fire, lowering some of that damage, but they don't have a whole lot to catch up.
Why didn't you get lit
They have
first?
another round of Fire Spirits. It's so close. He's got 10 HP. King RD's not going to be able to catch him. It's Tavo who dies instead. TEST123 get the first blood.
Both teams, I'm sure both those people are like, this is great. They should probably agree not to deny, but DK's denying a lot.
Ritsu.
Yeah.
He's going to be able to stomp away. One shot from Tavo. That's going to be enough. Now, Kid Trek.
He's Fire Spirited. He's
Fire Spirited. He does so much damage when it finally fades away, though. He will be able to finish off that Phoenix. Can he get away from King RD? He will not. He's slowed down from the Infernal Blade. But yeah, he pops the Dragon Form, and he can't actually go for the tower hits unless he just runs past the creep wave.
I think you do. I would.
Misery. Ritsu managed to get on top of him with the Dark Pact, even if the pounce doesn't land. A great stomp from Kidrak as well. With Flea coming in, Tavo has no escape away from this one. It's going to be silenced up, and that Phantom will be coming back to Flea with a kill.
If we just tanks it, right?
Top lane trying to dive Tavo. He'll die again. The core Phoenix is just getting worked right now by TEST123.
Dude, Leposa's boots Vanguard, 7 minutes plus gold. I feel like Centaur's kind of the same as Timber. Do you not go for Bracer's Aura Hood on him anymore? I always like see Vanguard
It's the slow. That means Leposa closed the distance with the double edge.
Good old value point and blur. Didn't HFN not get any points yesterday, oddly?
Weeha makes his rotation. All he needs is the Whirling Death to be able to kill that Centaur back over to bottom lane where King RD is still trying to hunt down Kitrak. Archangel, he's too low to really commit there. But now that Stomp is used, maybe he can come in. He's going to be able to find him. He's going to try for it, and he will be able to win that fight. Good. Back over to mid lane. Now it's going to be Misery chased down. Does have the Inkswell and CC&C. This guarantees the kill on one. Might be able to open up an opportunity in King RD as well, but he's got a lot of regen in right now.
I like what they didn't overextend, right? Because people are TPing in. There has to be at least one or two.
Oh, Weeha comes back. Managed to hit the Chakram. Kidrak's going to take a lot of damage between the two of them. There is still this Centaur sitting on the side. Dragon Knight's committing for the tower right now, but Archangel, with the help of Misery, is going to be able to slow him down. Now Tavo's here as well. Doesn't have the dive just yet, and Leposa's now here. The telekinesis back. Can Archangel get the crits needed? He gets the double bomb, and that's enough.
Triple Wraith Band! I mean, this is kind of sad, right? Pain is like stuck 4/5
Oh,
man.
what a stomp.
Oh, no, what?
Okay,
Quinn!
that was not great.
What
but
did you
Lee
ulti right here,
does
Quinn?
manage to get a great combination here, locking out King RD and Tavo. They're still going to be able to come in. They get the Doom out, the Inkswell out, all that movement speed. He's actually going to be fine. He's thinking about coming back into this because all of Pain are so low. Tavo still has the Supernova. Is going to pop in here as they initiate the stomp from Misery. That's a good hit. King RD will finally fall. CCNC is going to be hit by the Supernova while they manage to cut down Kit Trax Elder Titan.
Radiance is good and you want damage, I guess. I don't know.
We'll take a lot of damage
Not
here.
really.
No,
A lot
maybe
of
not
damage.
a lot at all. Jesus.
He took like 0. That was actually what?
Between the magic resistance
Oh,
and
the
the
plate
armor.
mail, and he has a plate mail?
Yeah. Ritsu does manage to come in from behind, catches Misery. They aren't going to be able to get the stun onto Weehaw. King RD is going to leave Weehaw. And Weehaw, all that tankiness is just going to spell a lot of stolen agility for Ritsu. Double Hanamitises for our 3 and 4 position. Ritsu's going to come in from behind, immediately goes for Misery. That's going to be a freebie. Can he get more off of this, especially with the Stampede? They're going to catch so many. That's going to be King RD. He's already dead. PA jumped in, hit the stomp. Now HFN, he's gone as well. 3 dead. Timbersaw.
Now you do have the Radiance on CC. Sell that Stout Shield for another Bracer, and you are 6 slotted.
Look at them. They just slowly but surely, they're going to find their opening eventually here. 2-man stomp, follow-up stomp from the Elder Titan as well. Now the Stampede's going to be popped, so they can close the distance. Trying to get the stun on CCC. Does manage to get it. Ritsu followed him in with that pounce. Managed to lock him down a little bit, but HFN's trying to get away. Now the Doom placed on the Slark. That's going to be Weehaw chasing him down. Hopefully the Inkswell is going to be able to buy him a little bit of time. HFN dies to the stomp, and it looks like our Slark is going to be able to get away as Timbersaw has been stunned up by Dragonite. Silenced repeatedly as well, and activates the Bloodstone, but doesn't get any heal.
Going drums, Phoenix. I don't know what would make him
They have
better.
2 Midases. They just have to go like ultra late game somehow.
Stomp, big hits in, so much magic damage.
He's not tanky at all.
Mid-tier 3.
Oh, what?
That's a little awkward. Double stomp, and look at that damage.
The
a big double
edge?
Now Tavo, well, he pops his ult, but CCNC is here. That's it. TEST123 will be going to the Chinese major.